Hi there, welcome to Tukuze Matunda, and today I'm excited to finally post the first video of our newest project. As you can see, we have embarked on a new journey of growing passion fruits. So we are in Nakuru County. To be more specific, this is Naivasha, just a few kilometers away from Naivasha town. And in the background there, you can see the beautiful Lake Naivasha. On this other side, behind that car, I don't know whether you're able to see it. That is the Longonaut. So this is one farm that has some very scenic views, and yes, our journey of growing passion fruits has started. So I did post a few photos of when we started this journey, and I'll leave the Facebook page in the description below. If you open it, you'll be able to see you'll be able to join that Facebook group and be able to see what we've already done. So like I've mentioned, this small project, because it's a pilot project. Before we do things on a grand scale, it's always good to experiment and get to learn the lessons. So this is on 1/4 of an acre, and as you can see, we've already done the trellising. You can see the poles here, the support system. These are blue gum or eucalyptus poles, and on top here, this is gauge 14 galvanized wire. And as you can see, that's what we have used as a support system for the for our passion fruits. And if you take a closer look here, that's our beautiful passion seedling that is coming up. We planted this on Saturday, so today being Friday, this is the 6th day. And as you can see, when we planted, we didn't have these support sticks. So if you look around, you can see some sticks lying around. So we are basically trying to put them up. And the reason why we encourage the sticks to be put, to support the tree, is because let me show you, if you happen to tie the string for the training of the vine, if you happen to tie the string straight to the vine, what happens is that when it gets windy, that shaking might end up hurting your seedling. And just to show you by example what I mean, because in this channel we do things, we are not shy away of sharing our failures, because it's by that journey that we get to learn. So this is a good example of what happened. So after we planted, we tied the seedling. You can see the string. We tied it straight. And this is a good example when you don't put the sticks, to support. And I think maybe the heavy rains and the wind caused the damage, and as you can see, they are both detached. So that's why this stick that is lying here will be put back. So let me go back to where we started. And as you can see, after we planted, because we didn't have the sticks, we had to make sure that we at least tie these seedlings up to ensure that they don't touch the ground. Currently we are experiencing some very heavy rains, So as a result, this also helped us. You know, if you leave this vine lying on the ground, you can bet that it's likely to pick diseases when the leaves come into contact with the ground. And of course, as you can see, it's been raining heavily. There's erosion that you're seeing will definitely have buried our seedling. So like I've mentioned before, if you go to our Facebook page, we started by digging holes, and the measurement is that from this vine to this other vine, we did put 3 meters, and then from this row to this other row here, so in between the rows, we did put 2 meters. That's the recommended spacing for passion. For the posts, well, they talk of 5 meters apart. For us, we did put actually 3 meters apart. And like I said, this is a pilot, but that's also dependent on the size of the post. The stronger the post, the longer the distance in between. But you make sure that on this channel we insist on doing things the right way. And because we are going to take good care of these vines, that's why we came up with a strong support system. I've already mentioned that this wire that we are using, this is galvanized gauge 14, which we bought from Wire Products in Nairobi, in industrial area. If you're interested, I can share the details. So I initially bought 50 kgs at 7,000 Kenya shillings, and we only used, I think, a third of that. We have a huge piece that we will be using in our next project. So after we dug the holes, going back, we did add well decomposed goat manure, and we mixed it well with the topsoil, and then we looked for this fertilizer called TSP, which we as well mixed with that with the soil together with the manure, and we mixed well, and we backfilled our holes, and then we planted. What you need to note is that this seedling, it's a grafted seedlings. I got these seedlings from a farmer from Thika, and the scion is the purple passion, while the rootstock is the yellow passion. Some call it Zimbabwe, but it's the yellow passion. The reason why the rootstock is preferred, it is because it is more tolerant to many diseases, including Fusarium, and it's equally very vibrant. The roots are able to move and be able to go look for nutrients, and so that we will have vibrant vines here coming up. So I think the next step, once we are done with putting these sticks, we will be doing the trellising again. Trellising? That one, just supporting our vines. Because the rains are good, we will soon be installing our drip irrigation kit. And as you can see, that is our tank, a 3,000 tank, built on a platform. Let me take a closer look for you to see, because this infrastructure is very important. What we've learned is that we've learned to do things the right way. These shortcuts won't go far, and if you're in the business of making money through fruit farming, then you'll know the importance of water infrastructure. So there you go. I used my little skills that I've learned over years to build this platform. Yes, I did it. And we did put the 3,000 tank. And that's my neighbor who is a supplier of water here. There's a borehole here, so we are lucky to have endless supply of water. And what we'll be doing in the in coming days is that we'll be installing a drip irrigation kit. So as you can see, we've already done the trench, or rather this is where we'll be putting the pipe. And one other exciting thing about this project is that we've intercropped with a few other trees. There is a tree tomato. We want to see how tree tomatoes can perform. And yes, we do have a few papaya or pawpaw trees. This is solo sunrise. Solo sunrise is one of my favorites, and we want to just see how they are going to work, or rather to perform in this new project. So our prayer is that by end of this year we'll have endless supply of pawpaws, and as you can see, we've put them at the periphery. Yeah, keep it here. Remember to subscribe, follow us on our Facebook page, the Passion Network. I'll leave the joining link below. So thank you so much, and keep it here for further updates. Thank you.